3:53 a.m. Um, City streetlights cast pale glows through cracked blinds as Sarah Parker presses her forehead against the cool glass. Tomorrow's her daughter Mia's 10th birthday. No cake has been baked, no gift purchased beyond a fleeting idea in Sarah's mind. In 2.5 hours, she'll step out of morning brew, her barista shift done, and flip on the Courier app for her second job. Her 2004 Toyota Corolla groans as she unlocks it, worth every drop of oil it leaks under the seat, since she paid off the owner last week with the last of her savings. By 8 o'clock, she's already pouring lattes for her regulars. Professor Chang with his crossword, Lena scrolling headlines on her phone. Sarah smiles, tucks stray hair behind her ear, but her thoughts race ahead to the night's deliveries. Boxes of medical masks, photo gear, takeout coffee runs across opposite corners of town. Years ago, she hosted a food show, learning to weave stories behind each recipe. She grew up in Ridgewood, a small town where winter smelled of wood smoke and summer of wildflowers. At 17, she won a film school scholarship. Then her mother fell ill, and the tuition vanished into hospital bills. Sarah swapped scripts for aprons, washing dishes in greasy diners to keep her family afloat. In the city, she juggled shifts at a Mexican bistro, shot wedding photos for cheap, taught herself video editing on a secondhand laptop. Her Canon AE1 camera gathered dust in a drawer the day rent and phone bills spiked. Last October, when heating bills doubled, her bank app flashed a balance of $42. No freelance gigs, delayed paychecks, nothing left but desperation. She downloaded SwiftDrop and braved her first night shift delivery. Now it's 2:15 a.m. Her GPS pings the first pickup. A box of medical masks bound for 19 Clark Avenue, the rundown edge of town where street lamps flicker. $25 for the drop. Enough for Mia's birthday cake. She weaves through empty streets, neon convenience stores, silent playgrounds. Her reflection in the rear view trembles, dark shadows under her eyes, a testament to sleepless weeks. She unloads the masks at a crumbling clinic called White Acacia, its windows dimly lit. At 3:02 a.m., her phone buzzes again. Photo equipment, large box. Destination, a third-floor studio apartment downtown. She grips the wheel, thinking of Mia. I'd buy you that dress if I could, but first I need that new lens. She balances the Nikon D750 and 3 lenses on her lap, careful not to jostle them. By 4:10 a.m., the app requests coffee to 47 Willow Lane. Almost home. Sarah hopes it's Mia's early morning pick-me-up. She parks and carries the steaming cup to the front door. Under the pale porch light, she sees Mia's teddy bear perched on the step. Sarah sets down the coffee, tucks in a note. Surprise starts with your first sip. Her heart clenches. This small gesture holds her whole world. Behind the wheel again at 4:45 a.m. She accepts one final run. Fragile, handle with care. The address leads her to a loading dock where 4 men in reflective vests stand by a pickup truck. Here for the mini fridge? One asks, voice low. She loads the box into her trunk and forces a nod. Thanks, ma'am. Drive safe. Their eyes linger. Sarah breathes deep, closes the trunk, and follows the GPS home. Traffic crawls at dawn's first light. Her Corolla idles at an intersection as a bus floods her windshield with yellow beams. She exhales, glad for the familiar route. Last night's orders generate 10 pay stubs in her glove box. Enough for a cake, a small gift, a fresh start. Oh. At the doorstep, she finds Mia in barrier pajamas, clutching a stuffed bunny. Mia's eyes flutter open as Sarah kneels and whispers, "Happy birthday, my star." Tears catch in both their throats as they embrace, every midnight mile, every sleepless hour, distilled into this single moment. An hour later, Sarah, Mia, and Ryan, her architect husband, sit around the kitchen table, slicing vanilla cake. "Mom, you're a superhero," Mia declares, eyes shining. Ryan reaches across, squeezes Sarah's hand. "I knew you'd pull through." A month later, their living room boasts a new bookshelf bought with night shift earnings. On its shelves, photos of Mia, wide-eyed by the coffee shop window. Sarah under neon lights, the mini fridge in her trunk, and a map tracing last night's route. Sarah lifts her camera, loads a fresh cartridge, and snaps a family portrait, capturing the secret they'll never forget, that love isn't free, but it's always priceless. Takeaway. Life's toughest choices happen in the dark when no one is watching. We risk, we sacrifice, we protect. What secret would you keep for those you love? Subscribe to Wow Story Spark for cinematic true life stories every day. Hit subscribe now to never miss the next chapter.